Hi, we're Kev and Emma. 18 months ago we started a new adventure and bought a 57-foot narrowboat called Ripple. Why not join us and watch our highs and lows, the renovations and changes we've made, the clever storage that's been created, and find out what it's really like living and working full-time aboard a narrowboat with 2 dogs while exploring the waterways of our beautiful country. Okay, so we've just had a little bit of a traumatic leaving our Thames mooring. We did a bit to camera, and we also filmed the really tricky. We were in a really, if you look behind, it was kind of that really dense bushes, and so we had a plan how to get off of the mooring because our gangplank was maxed out. It was stretched to the max, which we've been on before on the K&A, but obviously on the Thames you've got flow as well. So we were like, right, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Went brilliantly, except I flicked the centre line across the top of the boat because it was stuck in the bushes. Gave it a good flick, came across, hit the gimbal and the phone, and went in the river.
The Thames now has them.
The Thames now has them. They have been lost to the Thames. So yeah, we haven't got a gimbal for a while, so you're going to have to put up with shaky camera work. We do apologise. But we're off the mooring. We've still got our gangplank. The boat's okay.
We've still got our boat.
And we're okay. And that's all that matters.
At the end of the day, it's a bit of tech. We replace it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
It was, you kind of went, well, should we try and get this?
We've got a magnet. We could have tried. I don't think the gimbal was actually waterproof.
No, it was all under the water. It's going to be knackered. By the time we, this guy thing, grabbed a little silver. It's just tech. That's all. At the end of the day, it's tech. It's not worth risking anything for.
No.
If it's a canal, maybe I'll waded in and gone and try and find it. But it's not. It's a river. It's the Thames. It's big.
It's still gutting though.
It's gutting.
But
I'm not
up until that point, our exit was perfect, wasn't it? It was spot on.
The plan we had hatched.
And then all of a sudden, the gangplank started going. Kev jumped off, and the gangplank disappeared. Like literally, it wasn't safe enough for him to get back on.
And I had to ram the boat in reverse to pull it back so I could try and make the gangplank straightish. Meanwhile, the bow was going out that way. So
it was a bit of a comedy moment.
It was like a bit of a Laurel and Hardy moment.
Yeah. This here is Chris Evans' house, allegedly, from, well, he was on Radio 2, but he's now Virgin Radio. Nice Thames waterfronted place. Okay, so we need to come round and past this weir. So Kev's going to give it a little bit of a wide berth, but still allow enough room for boat traffic coming the other way, because we do not want to be sucked that way. There are some magnificent weirs on the River Thames. I mean, coming along the Thames certainly gets rid of your fear of weirs. The power of the water. So we've just done the first lock at Marlow, just us two narrowboats went through this morning. Just us and another one. I think you might be able to see him behind us, maybe. But yeah, the other thing we lost to the drink actually was one of my tomato plants. As the gimbal went off to the right, something plopped off to the left. I think that was the stern rope. So Kev knocked one of my tomato plants into the water. Is what it is.
So we've just done lock number 2 for the day, and that was Cookham Lock, and we just come out of that, rejoining the channel. We're in a strange position where we're kind of in the middle but over to the left a bit, because there's a little day boat type thing. Spin you around if you can see it. It's got a pedalo. They are on pedal power. So this little island that we're just passing on our left, and whoop, sorry about the spinach, nearly fell over. That island there, it looks like it's Clevedon or Clifton, we're not sure, but it's actually moorings. I don't know if you can see that white sign there. It's mooring fees apply. But how lovely, you get a little island to yourself, just a moor on. If you love planes, I don't know if you can even see that. I can't. Yeah, there it is. That looks like it's miles away, but it's actually huge. Anyway, this is our view for the moment. On and up, nice wide beam with a nice mooring over there.
But they're glad we haven't got the gimbal.
Yeah, I bet they're glad we haven't got the gimbal.
That's swinging around.
I know. Where's the gimbal, babe?
In the bottom of the Thames, near Bishop.
Why is it
Anybody fancies fishing it out?
Yeah, why's the gimbal in the Thames, babe?
The centre line
Caught it.
was very naughty and it flicked it.
Yes.
Into water.
It's a very expensive centre line, that was. Well, from a distance, that did look like a fella sitting in a chair.
Well, it is a fella sitting in a chair.
Yeah, but he's just a stone fella. We were already saying hello to him, weren't we? So this just here is Bray Film Studios. Don't know what they filmed there, but I might Google it and we'll put it somewhere on the screen if we can actually figure out what they filmed there. And, nice place though. Nice place for a film set, I guess. We've got a hitchhiker on the gangplank. He's obviously tired and wants a little bit of a rest and saw us as a bit of a respite. You're very welcome, mate. £9.80.
Yeah.
Although if you poo on my box, I'm not going to be impressed. Don't know if you can really see it from here, but it is absolutely chucking it down. And it's pretty much been like that all day. So what I wanted to show you was, this is one of the windows that I sealed the other week. No leaks. And if I move over here, no leaks. I'm calling that, sorry, excuse the little cow, I'm calling that a win.
So here we are in July, and it's pouring with rain, and we're cruising.
I think I might have got suntan lotion in my eyes, you know. I put that much on in anticipation for this July weather.
Such a glorious day. We're moving just slightly. We're just moving so that we can get to a spot where my brother can meet us in the car. Where we were before was just outside Eton Rowing Club, Windsor, opposite the racecourse, and lovely mooring. 24 hours. First 24 hours free, and then there was a charge. Don't know how much because we only stayed for 24 hours. But yeah, so we're going to go on up through the lock and find somewhere where Chris can reach us in the car so that I can go back to Southampton and Kev and Chris can carry on up the Thames.
Down the Thames.
Down the Thames.
It's not up and down. What's up and what's down?
Tomato.
Good morning. So it is Saturday morning, and as you can see from that thunderous grey sky behind us, it's another shocker day in July. Emma's gone back for her Let's Rock weekend. It's me and, as you can see, Christopher behind us, and we're about to set off. It's 8:30 and we're going to get going and find somewhere to moor up for the day and for the night and stay there for a bit, because it's absolutely honking it down with rain just to make a change. July. This is ridiculous. So, I'm not sure if you can see it over there in the distance. Windsor Castle. That's quite a sight. And what a shocker, there is no moorings here, so we probably won't stop here. It would have been nice to maybe have stopped for a couple of hours and got the dogs out and gone for a wander, but we won't stop here. There is one more in there, but I don't think we get in it. It's too windy, it's too small, I think. So, plus to be fair, we've only been going about half an hour, so can't justify stopping yet. But look at that huge castle. So this is the first one. This is Windsor Lock, I think this one is. No, not Windsor Lock. Romney Lock, sorry. And this one's absolutely huge. I think this is the biggest one we've been on. Poor little Ripple over there on her own. And you can probably see it's pouring down. It's filling, the gates, sorry, sluices aren't even fully open yet. And it's just massive. Look at the size of this great big lock. I don't know how many boats you could fit in here. You could probably fit 3 narrow boats down each side, 60 footers or something. It's massive. Very well kept, very well loved. Shame there's not a lock keeper here. So me and Christopher have found some lovely moorings here. Apart from you're not allowed to moor because Windsor Castle is over there. And all this is Crown Estate. And I don't know if you can make it out there. There's signs every like 50 metres saying Crown Estate, no mooring. So the rain has stopped for the minute. Captain Chris is driving. Day for trip boats, but we do have grey sky behind us but blue sky in front. And as we're heading that way, we're hoping it stays relatively dry. It's quite chilly. There's a definite nip in the air and it's windy, which is what I think is making it cold. But again, we apologise for the shaky handwork. We have ordered a new gimbal. That should be at Christopher's house at some point today, and Emma can pick that up before she comes back tomorrow. And then you'll not have all the shakiness of my hand in the wind. But so hopefully blue skies ahead. Not sure if you can pick this up from here, how colourful that narrowboat is. But how cool is that?
So Kev's working, and Lindsay and Andy have come down to visit us. Where'd you go last night?
Killers.
Went to Killers. Oh, too.
Travers.
Yep, and so on the way back they've popped in to see us, and because we're on the Thames, we thought we might go on a boat trip. So we're just coming up to where we're moored up. You'll be able to see Ripple just here. Poor old Kev sat in there working away on his laptop, and here we are having a boat trip. See, we could have moved down there. Here we are coming back again. I need Kev to come out the duck hatch and wave at us. Andy's going off for a little selfie with the Queen. It's a very beautiful statue of the Queen, actually. I'm hoping he's going to read the information as well and come back and tell us.
Nah.
Do you think he won't? It's probably not even Queen Elizabeth. So we've just been on a boat trip on a paddle steamer. I mean, it was a diesel engine, but the steam bit went round at the back. And now we're just going to move the boat a bit further down because we spotted some really good mooring spots down there. So, and we're going to take Andy and Lindsay for a little bit of a cruise. No, I can't even get Andy in. I can't. If I'm filming Lindsay, I can't get Andy in.
Yeah.
Private moorings, private property, keep out. Doesn't seem very friendly though, do they?